How's it going, dude?
Good morning, Cody. It's going great. Yeah.
Dude, it's I'm a little bit tired, but I'm good. We my wife and I stayed up last night finishing up this show that we just freaking love. It was super good.
Oh, excellent. So
Yeah.
all done? Move on
Yeah.
to a new show now?
Yes. And then we went to bed and now we're tired. But
So yeah. Well, I've been up since like 4
4 o'clock in the
because
morning.
my son had a friend sleep over last night.
Yeah.
And I think they went to sleep around 2. I don't know if they really did. But at 4, they're downstairs getting leftover pizza.
Oh, yes.
Teenage kids, who knows what they were doing.
Dude, there's nothing like getting
So
like
I was
leftover
up. I'm
pizza.
like, and I had my 7 hours of sleep or whatever it was. I'm like, I'm up now. I can't go back to sleep. There's no way. So, but it was productive morning. I went through and I caught up on some stuff. I checked out some new coins that I might be looking at. So it was
Oh,
all good.
I'm excited to hear about
A
that.
little bit of research. So yeah. So I look at it as, you know what? I got an early start to a productive day.
Hey, that's awesome. That's the way it goes. That's what you got to do.
But there'll be a nap in my day plan. That's sure for sure. This afternoon.
I can't handle
Oh
naps. They
yeah.
they make me feel like crap. I don't know why. I think it's
Well,
because my
don't go
body is
more
just
than an
like,
hour.
well,
It's
no,
just
but I think
power
it's
nap.
I think it's because my body tells me it's just like, "Oh, you're going to sleep? Oh, okay, REM sleep now." And then it's just like, and then if I wake up from that REM sleep, it
Oh
sucks.
yeah.
It just sucks. But
Yeah.
anyways, all right. Well, hey guys, if anybody is joining, we are excited that you're a part of this. If you guys could please like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification. I'm excited because we just hit 2,500 subscribers. So
Yes.
thank you everybody for that. We're really
Big
pumped
thank
about
you.
that. And we just went over the threshold over 500 pieces of content uploaded onto our channel. So pushing now for 1,000 pieces of content. So the question is, what is the content that you want us to put out for you guys so we can get more content out for you guys? Because right now we're just having fun with it, doing whatever. A lot of you guys seem to like Clover. If you guys want to put it in the description that you want to keep on seeing Clover videos come out, updates on that, or Dent, we do Clover, Dent, Maple Finance.
I did one on Gala. I might be doing another
Yeah,
one on
yeah. It seems
Gala.
like people are interested in Gala, so that's really interesting. And then there's also CFG, which Brian and I both love. That's a big one in our portfolio, but it doesn't
Yes.
seem like you guys really like CFG. Really interesting. I'm very curious as to why. So,
So, and I got a little bit of, well, big news in the AI space that just found out that I'm going to be going over this video too, this live. So I can't wait to share that information.
well, that's awesome. Yeah, so we're pumped
Big
about
move
that.
in AI.
Yeah, huge move in AI. So, obviously, really quick, everybody, we're excited because we have the halving is approaching, as you can see, or maybe you
Yes,
can't
it
see.
is.
Look
Oh,
at that.
yes.
18
Look at
days,
that.
16 hours, 43 minutes left until the halving
So
is
it
here.
keeps changing because it's based on the blocks. That's why.
Yeah.
Because I know last week it was 21 days.
hmm
So now it's, oh, wow, April 18th. All right.
Well, you can see the
Whew.
event.
I got some coins that really need to move now.
Yeah, you can see the event block height, market cap 1.3 trillion. I mean, this
Wow.
is this is exciting. This is why we've been seeing crypto taking off so
Well,
intensely is
between
be
this and with the Bitcoin spot ETFs, definitely.
and the Bitcoin spot ETFs. Actually, those are two very massive pieces of news for the strength of crypto in general. Why,
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
very, very exciting. So, Brian, dude, do you mind just kind of like hopping into the Bitcoin chart this morning? Because I would love to
Oh, it's funny
see.
you said that.
Yeah, what are you
Well, you
thinking?
have to, can you enable me?
Oh, yeah, you know what? I should be able to do that. I always forget to do that
I
every
just
single
happen
time
to
we do
have the
this.
Bitcoin chart up.
Yeah, perfect. All right, you're good to go.
Let me share the screen here.
See what's like rocking this morning.
So this is what I have for Bitcoin chart right now. I was just looking long term, just looking at stuff. And here is the monthly candle wick chart. So I mean, we're going way back to, 2017 here. So here we are. We just had this huge monthly wick, right? So
Yeah,
It
that thing is
always
insane.
posts prior. So this week was for February, right? So sorry about that. I just want to see how big this wick is, this candle wick, right? So it closed 44% higher for the month, but it wicked up to 61%. That's just 1 month candle wick.
Jeez.
So, but the interesting thing, you can see it closed at like 65,000. So it did close below the all-time high of 69,000. It did wick above it and make a new all-time high. What I would like to see, which it looks like it's going to be April 1st, we'll get a new wick, is to have a higher close, which I think we will. And it would be awesome if the close was above 70,000 or above the all-time high, previous all-time high, because then it's total price discovery mode on this long-term chart, using the monthly candle wicks. So that
Yeah.
was really exciting seeing that. But I'll zoom in now. We'll just go right to the day chart. And you can see I have my Roadrunner hat on today. So you know how the Roadrunner will sit there and it'll spin its legs really, really fast to catch, build up speed to take off from the coyote. Well, that's what I think the market's doing. I really do. It kind of, you can
Nice.
see down here, the Roadrunner was winding its legs up a little bit and then said, I'm out of here, coyote, and took off.
Dude, I love
Right.
that.
And then he just rested for a while here, hence the bear flag, right? Just kind of resting. And then he's like, uh-oh, that coyote's getting close again. And I think right now it's winding up its wheels to take off again. And I think, probably right up to this area and by the halving, I really still think 80 plus thousand, 80 to 82,000 is in play to hit Bitcoin, hit that number before the halving.
Jeez, 82,000.
Yeah. And right now, I'm telling you, the Roadrunner,
Yeah, I
he's
love
building
that.
up
That
energy
it,
to
it just makes
really take
side
off and get
it
some
makes
speed.
it makes a market that's going sideways seem so much more fun. When you're
It
just
does,
like,
right?
yeah, it's a roadrunner. That's what's happening. Dude, that's awesome.
Why not?
So,
I mean, man, I don't know how I grew up watching, the Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. And as a kid, it was cool most of the time that the Roadrunner got away. But every once in a while, you're like, come on, Coyote,
yeah,
get
I
that
know
Roadrunner.
exactly.
And he never
Yeah.
would. So I'm telling you, the Bears are the Coyote right now. They're not going to catch us bulls,
Yeah, no, not in this market. Seriously. I know it's
right?
it's
So,
wild. There's
so that's
we're
my
just getting
Bitcoin
started on
update
it.
right now.
So, what is your thought on the actual Bitcoin dominance? Because my
All right, let me
question
go to
is,
that then.
yeah, because in the end, what's going to happen here, I think, is
So,
you're going to
Bitcoin
start seeing these
dominance.
altcoins catch up with Bitcoins, because I don't feel like we've
Right
had our
now,
our proper altcoin season anyways,
no, we're going. I think Bitcoin's dominance is going to, well, you can see it's been going sideways,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, it looks like it's trending down right now, but I think we're going to see this have one last bounce up and it might push this 54% because that's what I think. You can see that the moving averages are starting to all kind of turn to the up direction. I think we're going to have one last push for Bitcoin dominance. And it's probably going to get to 54, 55% somewhere in there. And that's going to happen in the next few weeks, probably. I mean, if Bitcoin gets to 80 to 82,000, like I say it is, well, we're going to increase our dominance probably to up, above 54%. But
Yeah.
then we're going to hit the halving. And then I think we'll definitely see Bitcoin dominance probably stay in that area, might even go up a little bit. But then after that, even though the price of Bitcoin is going to be going up, it's going to be altcoin season. And altcoins are just their market cap's going to increase faster than Bitcoin. So Bitcoin will lose some dominance then.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Very, very interesting. So, yeah, very, very interesting. I'm just curious because Bitcoin is obviously it's just exploding as far
right?
as the price goes. It's been maintaining
Actually, I'm not
above
done sharing
60.
my screen.
No, it's fine. It's been maintaining above the close to the $70,000 mark anyways.
Right.
And
I mean, we had the quick dip down to we'll go back to Bitcoin real quick. Quick dip down, here when it wicked down back to 60,000, right?
yeah,
And then sorry about that. Yeah, so that was just a quick dip, and that was after it made its all-time high, right? We hit
right.
like 74,000, and then,
Isn't that
what
wild?
was that?
So crazy.
A week later, it was 61,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then a
yeah.
week later, it's back to 71,000.
It's just so
So
crazy.
now, it's gonna have it's like we got this, I don't know, it's like this tightening, you know, upward pattern. I don't know. Anyway, that's Bitcoin. I definitely we can look at real quick since I have the charts up. We'll look at the total two, which removes Bitcoin. And I looked at these, and all the charts are in a similar pattern form. Most of them are trending up. Same with the 20, 50, and 200-day moving average. So this is the altcoin market. So definitely trending up. So I really think we're going to have one more sizable increase in total market in the next 3 weeks coming into the halving. So I really think I think it's going to start tomorrow night when the markets open on a Monday morning in Asia, China and Japan and out there. I think we're going to start seeing stuff move.
Monday morning in Asia. Yeah, that would make sense because
I mean,
tomorrow's
but I might be a week off, but it's
yeah,
going to happen.
yeah.
But
I know it's like it's the Sunday dumps and Monday pumps. Well,
I'm just
always
having fun
relative.
with it, trying to call it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So make sure we're not financial advisors, and this is not financial advice. It's me having fun and doing some stuff. Most of the time, I'm just watching it. I do get in, everybody knows we have our crypto holdings. So, but I like trying to predict it, see what happens, whether I'm trading that position or not. I mean, like we're always looking at the total two market cap. So, anyway, lots of fun,
Dude, that's
lots of volatility in the market.
very crazy amount of
And
volatility.
we had 2023 was a good year, really. And then 2024,
Well, the
we're
tail end of well, I mean,
killing
yeah,
it right now. And we still
yeah,
have 2025.
yeah.
And then all bets are off.
Yeah. Yeah. All bets are definitely going to be off after probably sometime in the autumn or winter of 2025, I would say.
Yeah, and I'm thinking a little earlier. I'm thinking
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah. And to be honest, I mean, I'm not really sure if I'm necessarily gonna, well, I might go 100% out, but I definitely think I'm gonna go 90% out
Yeah,
sometime.
I'm gonna definitely move a big chunk out.
Yeah. I'm thinking
You got to start keeping an eye on your altcoins because some of them will pop
August, September
before
of 2025. That's what I'm
before
thinking.
um before the peak of the bull market. They all vary when they're going to peak.
Right.
I mean, like right
Exactly.
now, I mean, come up with the plan. Maybe, I mean, you get the smaller cap coins, when you're looking at them, you're like, yeah, this thing has a possibility of the 10x. It's funny having that conversation, but you have them, right? So maybe that's when make a plan. Maybe your plan is, all right, when the coin 10x's, I'm taking, my initial investment out plus 10% or whatever plan you want to come up with. But make sure you have that plan and then trade your plan. You know, um, some people might be like at 100%, I'm taking my initial investment out. Whatever your plan is, it's whatever suits you and your risk level that can
Yeah.
keep your emotions in check.
Yeah. Absolutely. So in other news, we got the Sam Bankman-Fried. He finally has gotten the actual sentence. He's got 25 years. He's going to be doing in prison. Um, and then he also to pay 11 billion.
Wow, that's a lot of zeros.
Yeah. I mean, I that
So
this
that's his
is like
bill
such
for
an
25 years
unfathomable amount of
of room and
money.
board.
Like think about that. You got Donald Trump who is initially charged with this 450
Million.
million. 11 billion is, I mean, you're talking, that's a 20x from Trump right there.
So how do they pay that? Supposedly he didn't have any money, or
I
did he?
have no idea. I mean,
Did he have the 40 billion or 27 billion?
I don't know. It's just so wild to me to like think. So Bankman-Fried also ordered to pay 11 billion and this I don't know. I don't
There's a
even
risk would be that there's a risk that this man will be in position to do something very bad in the future, Judge Lewis Kaplan
yeah,
said.
these are like all of the
They
all
don't
of
like him.
no, no. Yeah, he's got a
Oh, what a nasty drawing that is of him, huh?
I don't know who the sketch person was for this
He,
particular court hearing, but
look. Oh my God. He definitely looks scary. He really looks like a
I just
really
feel
bad
like
person.
the judge is like seeing this and he's just in he's probably like,
Like blown away.
don't ever let that sketch person in my courtroom ever again. Oh,
Wow.
yeah. And then we look at the judge and we're like, "Oh my God, he looks exactly like him."
Yeah.
But he doesn't though, because that is not what Sam looks like. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Whoever did the sketch for this, we are sorry for making fun of you. That is
Yeah.
you
Or maybe it was done purposely to make him
actually
look right.
whoever did this sketch should actually just make this an ETF. That's what
Make
they
some
should do.
money.
Make some money. Yeah. I apologize. If you follow our channel and you're the one who did this sketch, please forgive us. But
Yes.
anyways, so yeah, so I don't want to spend too much time on this. I think this is kind of funny. Well, it's not funny. It's just weird.
Yeah.
It's just bizarre. And it kind of leads me to you know, the next question I was going to say is just like, because the government's been cracking down on things that are crypto related in general. And we know this, but I think there's a lot of people that don't actually believe how like that it's important to actually worry about paying your taxes when it comes to cryptocurrency. And we are approaching tax season here. Like, I
We
mean, we
are.
are in tax season. We're approaching, deadlines for taxes. And I think it's very important that people understand that, short-term, long-term capital gains are taken very seriously in the United States of America. And you got to definitely make sure that you bring your tax stuff to your CPA. Otherwise, you guys are going to be potentially finding yourselves getting a letter from the IRS. So, I just something to throw out there to think about. And if you guys want to know how to do that, with the crypto exchanges that you're a part of, they have reports that you can print off for that information. And Brian and I have gone through this quite a bit. I know this is like, why are we talking about this? But a lot of people might want to know. I think it's important
Right.
to know that, the government wants their money and there's nothing that we can do about it. Even when it's cryptocurrency, I hate to say it, but there's nothing we can do about it, you
No.
know?
So I mean what I've done now, I really like Coinbase, how they generate the reports for you and whatnot. I try to do most of my transactions, tradings, buying for investment holding and stuff all on Coinbase because they keep track of it. Makes it easy.
Hmm.
But the other stuff I do on other exchanges, I track that myself. So to make sure I file the right amount for capital gains, whether short term or long term.
Right,
So
exactly. And it's just
yeah,
so necessary because you don't want to find yourself, getting a
because
letter
they will find out and they will get their money. It's like
and
the
they will.
IRS is probably one of the most powerful branches in the U.S. government.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Really?
I was just listening to a podcast and from this gentleman he's a former mobster actually. And he was just has such an awesome channel, but he was actually talking about the most powerful and dangerous, you know, group or organization or whatever you want to call it. He's like is the government. He's like, they actually were the ones you like make you believe like, oh, the mob is the problem. And it's like, I mean, if you think about it, like they're actually telling the mob what to do, So
Yeah.
it's the irony in what, in everything is just government's a very, very powerful, powerful thing and it should be taken seriously, especially when it's asking for its money. I know it sounds really stupid, but the best thing you can do if like for the best bang for your buck as far as taxes goes is just holding long term, which long term capital gains is 1 year. So,
Yeah. If you hold it
you know,
longer than 1 year, and then there's a range. There's only three uh under left. I think it was under 47,000 for a single holder. There's
right.
0% for long-term capital gains. I think it was like 12%
Yeah.
for up to like 108,000 and then 15% for anything over.
Right, exactly. And
Whereas you can pay up to 38% capital gains on short-term
yeah,
transactions.
yeah. And but the thing is I just don't think a lot of people understand this, Brian. I don't think that people understand that you have to pay your taxes with crypto. Like there's no question about it.
Oh
And the
yeah.
thing is like you're not going to get a letter from the IRS necessarily because the monitoring of all of the crypto wallets and crypto exchanges is very complicated, but the reality is that if you don't practice paying your taxes, that's the point I'm trying to get across now is that 10 years from now, if you're holding, if you've done all this swing trading, or if you've done all this day trading, or monthly trading, or annual trading, or pulling money out, putting money in, pulling money out, putting money in, and you do that for 10 years, you could find yourself getting seriously screwed with the IRS. Like, no, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah.
could find yourself all of a sudden them being audited. And by the way, it's not just businesses that get audited, it's people, it's individuals, that you get audited.
Yes, I know someone's been audited 3 times.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just, you
Personal
don't want that.
personal income tax, not a
Right. And you
business.
you don't want them coming back to you and being like, why didn't you pay your taxes? It's been 10 years and you've been doing this and that and this and that. And then all of a sudden you're like, crap, you owe more taxes than you actually have in your actual assets because you weren't managing things properly and whatnot. And by the way, it can suck, absolutely suck if you have no idea what you're doing with trading and you're just forcing yourself with all these short-term capital gains
Oh my
bull crap.
gosh. Right.
Dude, yeah. So anyways, I don't want to exhaust this. I just really think it's important since people might be wondering or asking or thinking
Right.
about it. But other than that though, maybe we move on to the next thing, which is
Well, I
coin.
have another article I just found,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and it has to deal with real world assets and tokens that are dealing with that. Like Centrifuge is one. Another one that's dealing with it is like Maple Finance. There's a couple other ones out there. Well, anyway, I found this article. Let me share my screen
Yeah.
here. Oops.
Yeah.
I got all these pop-ups. Gotta love the pop-ups.
That's just the way life goes.
Oh,
Just
I
a bunch of
know.
pop-ups in
Right.
life.
So here is this. BlackRock has launched the BlackRock USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund in partnership with Securitize. This
Nice.
venture marks BlackRock's foray into the world of tokenized assets with a $100 million investment into USDC stablecoin on the Ethereum blockchain. This investment suggests BlackRock's growing interest in the tokenization of real-world assets. So this is pretty new too. And this was driving up, well, we all know, I mean, this just came out yesterday. So that's huge for those DeFi tokens like WCFG, Maple Finance, is like Ondo Finance, Goldfinch, all those coins. It's huge thing for them because that's going to be, they're saying that's like a $16 trillion market, the tokenization of real world assets. So that's big money getting involved again in another aspect of cryptocurrency, not just Bitcoin, like the store of value, but now they're getting involved with real world assets and tokenization of those of a $16 trillion market. Of course, they're going to be involved.
Yeah.
So I thought that was very interesting. I definitely wanted to share that. So
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
so
no,
that was
dude.
in real world assets, but now I just found this out as well, and this is in the AI sector, which I think this is going to be huge. So
Which those
look
are the
at
two
what's
massive
going on.
topics in general is the AI sector and the real world assets
Singularity Net,
sector.
which is AGIX, Fetch AI, and Ocean Protocol token merger up for community vote. The three
Token
of them are
merger.
merging.
Merger. What does that even mean?
They're combining, and they're all going to combine,
They're all
become one
combining.
company, so they can have. I think it's going to help them be more competitive. And this merger is what's going to happen is $7.5 billion merger. They're going to create a new token, Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, the ASI token. So
No.
people that hold FET are going to be a one-for-one swap. They actually vote
No.
on this April 2nd. So it's not a done deal, but it's pretty damn close.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Dude, this is the biggest news of all time.
Right? So now it's going to be one for one because FET's the most expensive token out of the three. And then they have, you can see
Are
the
you
community vote is
serious?
scheduled for April 2nd, with separate voting for each protocol and completion expected by April 16th.
Dude,
The proposed merger would
7.6
lead to a fully
billion.
diluted market capitalization of 7.6 billion, encompassing
Oh,
2.63, 631 billion tokens. Currently, the combined market cap of the three tokens stands at approximately 5.3 billion, right? And then it goes down here. FET tokens for ASI tokens at a rate of 1-to-1. So it's based on the token price. Makes sense, right?
right.
Singularity Net and Ocean token holders will receive approximately 4.433 excuse me, ASI per AGX token, and roughly the same for Ocean token. So if your stuff's on an exchange, the exchanges are going to do it automatically for you. If your stuff is in the wallet, I think you're going to have to go to your wallets and do just do the process that they direct you to do on your wallets. So this is like huge news,
Massive news. Dude, I this is the
right?
biggest news
So
I've
now,
seen in a while. I mean, that did you
so
find
I'm
this
going to
just
go
now, or
here
is this
now
something that you've
and
actually had?
right, that's huge. I mean, I used to own, I wish I'd never sold my FET,
Okay, dude, I've got it right here. Hold on.
but I have Ocean and AGIX.
Look at this. Just really quick. Do you have this at all? You said you don't have this anymore.
I know I sold my FET. My son still has his FET though.
Okay, so check this out. So it's on Coinbase, which is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I find it really interesting that it's actually down today.
Well, yeah.
When did that
Well,
news
they
come out?
spiked up over there. I can look at the charts here. Once you're done going through here, I'll pull up the charts on them. You can
Well,
see
let's
where
just yeah, we'll do the
the
charts,
AI
but we'll go through
spiked
the
up, and
numbers really
then
quick. So if you guys have FET, put that in the comments below. If you guys have Oceans, put that in the comments below. What was the other ones?
AGIX,
So
Singularity Net.
AGIX, FET, and
So
Oceans. Those
AGIX is not on Coinbase.
okay. But you got
Right.
Oceans and FET are definitely on Coinbase.
They
FET's
are.
down 5% today. It's at $3.10. Market cap
It just
is
made its
2
all-time
billion,
high
two
too.
and a half billion. 2.5 billion market cap. It's kind of exciting.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna go ahead and pull up all the AI total market
so
cap for AI, and we'll see a percentage of what
its
this
volume,
merger means.
yeah, its volume, 24-hour volume is not amazing. It's number 30 for that, but it's still in there. The fully diluted 3 billion. It's really interesting.
Yeah, where's the all-time high? I
Hold
think it
on. I,
just
I just
happened.
want to dig a little deeper here. This is really, really interesting to me. I don't know anything about this, but it is part of the AI
Oh yeah, Fed's
development.
big into AI. Fetch AI in the name.
Yeah, right.
AGIX and Ocean.
So
You know,
without changing your existing
and they're all
APIs.
three of them are in price discovery mode right now. They've all made new all-time highs.
Yeah, so they're all in price. Yeah, including Oceans.
Oh yes.
This is so interesting. We should do have we done a research video on this FET one?
I don't know. I have to look back.
All right, look at the charts for FET. I'm really curious about that
All
because
right.
that's
Well, I want to go one place first before I look at the charts. So just CoinGecko, real quick. I'm going to go by categories.
but what I'm more what okay, here's the
I
here's
want to get to a point real quick. If you just,
yeah, and the key here is that they're making a new token. They said
yeah,
token, not coin. Was that a mistake?
I think it's a token.
So that means that it's going to be based off of a specific platform that they're creating the token.
It's going to probably be ERC20
You
token.
think it'll be an Ethereum platform? So are
Yeah,
these
they
okay?
all are right
Well then,
now.
yeah, because so that's really interesting. But if you're holding FET, it's a one for one. Did it
Right.
say? I can't remember.
Because
Did it say
Fed,
which wallet? Like, can you get one for one on Coinbase, or is it just a specific
if
wallet?
your stuff is on the exchanges will do the swaps for you, whether it's
Right.
one for one for FET or the 0.433 ASI token for Ocean, one Ocean. But if it's on the exchange, that the exchanges just do it automatically. Your stuff will just show up one day.
So you actually okay, but so you get more with Ocean then.
No, no, not really. You'd actually get more with FET.
Oh,
but
you would
FET's
get
price.
merged.
Let me go here first, and then you'll see what I mean when I go through the price
Yeah,
charts.
yeah,
Okay. So here we are, right? These are the AI based tokens, right? So here's Singularity Net, right? Its price is $1.30,
right,
where FET's price is $3.10. So of course you're gonna get more for your FET token, right?
right,
Because it's $3.10 instead of $1.30. That's why
right.
you get one for FET, and then you only get 0.4433 ASI for one AGIX because it's a cheaper token.
Yeah, makes sense.
So we have that one here, right? Here's FET at, market cap at 3.2 billion, AGIX 1.6, so that's 4.8 billion. And then where's Ocean? 800 million. Oh my God, Ocean's a steal. Excuse me, 800 million. So that's a roughly $5 billion market cap between the three of them. And the total market cap of AI tokens is 27 billion. So they have that merger will give them almost 20% of the total market cap of the AI space in cryptocurrency, which I think is pretty big.
Yeah, that's
So that
massive.
was
And now, does it
what
make
I
the
wanted to get
token?
to there,
So the
right?
interesting question here is then, like, because we're creating another token here, what's that going to do to AGIX, FET, and Oceans
Their tokens are going to
as an asset?
disappear.
It's just going to be gone.
Yeah. You know how like some tokens, yeah, it'll be gone.
Okay, so they're going to be burning that crap. They're basically going to be
Yeah, it's going to
burning that
be,
crap.
yeah, they'll burn it. It'll be gone. That's what's going to happen with
Wow.
it.
Wow.
So they'll no longer. So what? So your FET,
So this is very
AGIX, and
similar.
Ocean will become ASI tokens.
Yeah, this is very similar to like what happened with crypto.com when they had MCO
It went to
and they did
CRO.
a migration to CRO,
Right.
basically. Yeah.
Yep.
Very,
So,
very, very interesting.
but we'll
Wow.
go ahead and I'll pull up FET.
Yeah.
I wanted to look at the FET chart.
So if you guys really want to get involved in the AI space, sounds to me like these three individual cryptos would be the best choice in general, I would imagine.
Well, yeah, they're the biggest. I mean, we can
Well,
see
yeah, but
right
when you have
here.
a
I mean,
merger like
Render is the
that,
new coin, and this thing has skyrocketed. I've been watching this when it was like $4.50, and I'm like, should I buy some? Should I? And I never did. So I'm hoping this goes back down below $10. I might pick up some Render. The
yeah,
graph is another big one. So there are, quite a few AI based tokens, right?
that's just
There's two
so
pages of
interesting.
them. So there's over 100 AI tokens in there,
I think that just I'm convinced. I'm convinced. It just
right? But that's like pre-search was another one. And look at that
what is
small market
AGIX on
cap.
again? It's not on Coinbase, but it's on something else.
Yeah, here,
Because I
let me
don't
go
have
to
any
AGIX
AGIX.
real quick. I'll click on it and then we can just go here to markets.
I'm so
So
blown
it's
away by this
on
news.
Gate IO, so it's on Binance.
This is all I care about right now.
Yeah, so it's not really these are the only exchanges. That doesn't I want to say there's more. Let me see. It's got to be more exchanges than that.
Just so interesting. I've never this is probably going to be the biggest merging
Hmm.
partnership in crypto history. I don't think that there is one that's been bigger than this.
Well, see, this is funny because I know AGIX is on KuCoin,
Yeah.
so I
But
don't know.
but you hear what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, say that again.
I do not think that there's been a bigger partnership in the crypto space than what this is about to be.
No,
Like we've
you're
seen
correct.
billion-dollar partnerships. This is going to be the biggest one I'm pretty sure that we've ever seen. As far as multiple crypto projects merging, I don't think there's been a bigger one. There hasn't been. Tell me a
No,
bigger one. And usually if there is a crypto merging partnership, it's because the one who actually launched one crypto launched another crypto and he or she or they or whatever. I mean, they merged. It's like, like crypto.com. That was a huge merger, but that was the same company. So
right.
it's like, but this $7+ billion merging.
Yeah. So, and that's why I think we've seen this. See, we had this, and it almost looked like it was starting to make a bull flag, and it just broke up above this. This is FET,
Yeah.
and you can see here. when did that news? I think it came out Thursday.
Hey,
Just say,
if you don't mind running through these,
yeah,
I gotta
yep, yep.
use the bathroom.
So from here, and it made its all-time high, around 345, I think it was. And that happened in like 2 days. It went up like 35%. So now we're in a little correction. Uh, yeah, I would say, probably being able to pick up some Fed if you're looking to pick up some Fed down around, $2.90, 2.95. It could go all the way down to like 2.75 to like around 2.67, somewhere in there. And that could happen here in the next day or two. I really think a lot of cryptos are going to be bumping up, but who knows? We'll have to let this play out. Maybe it might be, another week here of, maybe going into another bull flag or just some consolidation before it breaks up some more. But I think what's going to happen is we have April 2nd where they're voting on this, and then Ocean and AGIX have to the 16th to approve this deal. So this might stay in a sideways channel or even maybe a bull flag. But who knows? I'm definitely going to keep an eye on Fetch. And here, let me jump to Ocean. All right. Ocean here. Kind of similar, right, to AGIX was. Here we are again, kind of had this bull flag here, with the post and the flag, kind of looking like a bull flag, sort of. And then it broke up above, probably broke out because of the news of it, this merger, and we can see, I mean, AGIX actually went up over 50%, but its highest close, $1.40, was almost 30%, in a matter of, 3, 4 days. So again, and then a little bit of a correction. Probably waiting now on the vote. So again, this probably will be in a sideways channel or even, maybe forming a bull flag. And that's very similar to FET was. And then we'll look at the last one of this merger, AGIX. So you can see the only one for the compared to the dollar is Binance. We'll just pull up the Binance chart. And you can see, again, very similar pattern. All three of them, had this bull flag going. Uh, all three of them made new all-time highs. And now here we are. This one almost to the dollar. AGIX just 2 days ago tested that all-time high it made, back at the beginning of the month, and then got rejected, but did make a higher close the next day. Now we've gotten rejected. So who knows? Maybe we're going to make another bull flag with this one. I think the 20-day moving average is probably in play. If it keeps its similar trajectory, just say, it kind of keeps up like that. I think, definitely in the next, couple days could get down to this, $1.22 range, maybe a little further, and test that. And who knows? Maybe from there break out, be a quick little bull flag, or maybe it could go down a little further. But excuse me, we only can wait and see. I'm definitely keeping a close eye on these three and what's going to be happening in the next 2.5 weeks with the approval of the merger. Big things happening with this coin, with all three of them: Ocean, AGIX, and FET. So, from my understanding, if your stuff, like I said, is held on the exchanges will do the swaps automatically for you. If your stuff is on wallets, I'm not sure of the process yet, but I would assume you just go to your wallet and you do the exchange yourself instead of instead of the wallet, instead of being on an exchange where they take care of the swap. So I'm sure it's pretty straightforward and easy. So anyway, that was my big news. The AI sector is huge. So while I'm here, let's go look at another chart real quick. The one uh, I've
So
been
I'm sure it's
following.
pretty
Everybody
straightforward
knows
and
I've been
easy.
following.
So
So just quick update here since I'm on the
So,
charts.
all right. So, really quick, I'm back. As far as those three individual coins go,
Yes.
one of them could explode. Okay, let's just say hypothetically that one of them explodes, does a 10x.
I think
Does the
all of them could.
right, but they're not connected yet, you
They're
know?
not.
So, let's say Oceans takes off and leaves all the other two behind. Okay?
So I
What
don't think that's going to happen
I'm
just
not saying
by,
that's going to happen. I'm just saying, what
yeah,
does
you
that
missed the
mean?
charts.
No, I
Uh,
didn't. I watched it all.
Oh, you did.
I
Okay.
did. Yeah, I saw. They're all very evenly following each other, so that
Yeah,
makes
they
sense.
are.
Yeah. It's just like with that and I get that. I'm just saying hypothetically. Let's just talk about a hypothetical scenario. Let's say one of these things for some reason just takes the frig off, like just goes flying. What does that mean?
So
Because
the exchange rate would change because it's based on the value of the token.
right, so
But
that
once it gets
actual one
approved,
for
they get,
one could be a lot more than one for one,
I
basically.
think once they approve it, they're going to probably set the price.
They must
So
have
it'll
some kind
keep
of an
someone from
adjustment.
like a huge bag driving the price up.
Right.
Right.
So they,
So
they
I
will
think what
adjust it.
happens, they'll be like, okay, April 2nd it was approved, or maybe it's April 16th when Ocean and AGIX have to approve it. Say everything gets approved April 16th. I think when everything is approved, they're like, all right, this is the exchange rate. Doesn't
Right.
matter what happens after that.
Right. Exactly. And that okay, so that's good. So it doesn't really matter which one you're investing in. All three at this point are pretty equal because they're all locked. They're not officially locked in, joint
No,
contract, everything's made, but they're going to adjust the price, for the
I
for
would
the
think so
coin
for the
drop.
value.
They have to, right? I
Yeah,
mean, how else would you do it, So that's really interesting. Really, really, really interesting. Yeah.
right.
I'm so excited about this, dude. I don't think I've been this excited in a while. It's about
Right.
something in the crypto world. I mean, that's huge news. I don't think you guys understand how excited. Maybe some of you do. I don't know. Do you guys have Oceans or AGIX or do you guys have any of these coins that we're talking about? Because or know anything about them? That's what I want to know. Tell
Yeah,
us in the
I
comments.
got 2 out of 3. So
Very, very exciting news.
it is. I was like, holy moly, you gotta be
Yeah.
kidding me. This is happening.
I think my favorite out of the three would be Oceans personally, but they're all serving the same purpose and trying to target the same thing anyway. So
Yeah, I wish I would have bought more Ocean.
I know I keep calling it Oceans. I don't know why I do that, but
Yeah, Ocean.
I like to I like to plural that.
But yeah, I'm very happy with the gains I've gotten on Ocean because of when I bought it. Same with AGIX. I'm very happy with my gains on that one too.
Yeah.
So
So
now I was actually looking to sell some of each one of them actually, because
yeah.
I've met a threshold on each one of them. And I was getting ready to set some sell orders. And then I saw that. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait a little longer. See what happens.
So the fear and greed index, I think, is at the height of its healthiness, as I would say. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
pretty healthy, but that's like anything beyond that 80, I think you start getting pretty greedy in a bull
yes,
run, in a
I
bull
would
market.
agree.
So, but everything
Bitcoin's
else,
hanging at 70,000. Look at
I
that.
know. Who's pumped about 70,000? No pun intended.
Right.
So dog with hat is what's really rocking right now. Almost 100% on 7 day. And then you
Wow.
got 23% on the
Now that's a
24-hour.
meme coin, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
We've made fun of it before, Brian.
Yeah, I
Dog with
know.
hat.
Yeah. And just I haven't
No, but the meme
gotten
coins
into the
once
meme
again are
coins.
taking off. Once
I
again,
know.
you know? So let's see.
Mantle. I
Within the
heard about that
categories,
one.
I know there's got to be a meme category somewhere here. That's music.
Memes, number
There we go.
16.
Let's take a look at this meme category.
How much is the total market cap? So there's $68 billion out there in just meme coins.
Can you guys believe that? We almost have $1 trillion market cap. Well, again, no, we don't almost have that actually. It's quite a bit to go actually.
Yeah,
But
100 billion.
yeah, but
There's
I will say,
$68
yeah,
billion in Doge is up to 21 cents.
actually, hold on a second. Just think about it like this. Think about how powerful Bitcoin is, you know, in its actual market cap compared to all meme coins. It's
Right.
powerful. It's really powerful, you know?
So pull up a calculator. You could find out Bitcoin's at like 1.4 trillion. What percentage? It's less than 1%.
Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah.
Or it's maybe that's all right. I'll just do
All right. So,
six 68 billion. Do 68 billion. All right. Keep going. Yeah, you got a couple more zeros to add.
hold on.
That's
68.
million. Two more zeros.
There we go. I
Right.
wish there was commas.
All right.
Okay.
That's hundreds, thousands, millions, billion. All right. 68 billion divided by, hold on, Bitcoin's market cap. I'm
You're
getting it
like,
right. Divided by
like,
1.38 trillion. So
okay.
138 and a shit ton of zeros.
Yeah, right. Seriously. Okay,
All
hold on a
right, go
second.
do three of them.
1, 2, 3.
That's 100,000. Do three more. Millions. Three more. That's billions. And now, nope. Hold on. We're at
I did 2.
hundred thousands,
We need one more zero, I think.
millions. That's billions. Nope, you did one too many zeros.
Did I
Can we
really?
get can we get rid of one zero?
Uh,
Hold on. Don't
probably.
do anything yet. All right. Do something now if you can.
Nah, no, I can't.
Hit
All
the
right,
clear button
let's
once.
start over. Okay, so what are we doing here? All right, so we got Bitcoins.
68 billion.
So 68. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
All right. So you should have nine zeros
Okay, divided
divided
by
by 138.3.
138.
Hold on. I'm figuring out the zeros now. And then 10 zeros
Okay,
equals. So that's the percentage. So it's just under 5%
we
of
made it.
Bitcoin's market cap, the total market cap for a meme coin. Well, that took us a little bit. We struggled.
Yeah,
We got to
sorry
bone
about
up on
that.
our math skills.
Yeah, wow. Well, it's not math skills, it's just being able to see how many freaking
I mean, there's
zeros are
too
on a
many
calculator.
zeros, really.
Yeah, that's really okay.
Right.
So,
So
all
that's
right. So that's a big
it's
deal. But I
only
want to go back to
5%
the
of
categories here.
so if Bitcoin, so look at it this way. So they're saying Bitcoin's going to go to, let's just
Oh my
call it
gosh, Brian,
210,000. So 3x.
Brian,
Yeah.
the effing dominance is right here.
Dominance of what?
The dominance of like against Bitcoin, I'm assuming, or maybe it's the market. That might be the market dominance actually.
Wait, go back up where that 2% was. All right. I got to like, I'm
Yeah, so you
studying
got
this for a
real world
second.
assets is
So the market
2.8%
cap is
dominance.
57 billion. That's dominance. That's not
Yeah,
percentage.
dominance across the whole market. I was thinking against Bitcoin, but it's not against Bitcoin. So yeah, I'm all set. So you got
Okay.
meme coins dominance right now. So it may have, so this is interesting. So we just figured basically 5% against Bitcoin, but it's actually still 2.5% against the whole market for dominance, which is that's still a pretty big, hefty number.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
curious what the highest dominance though is. What is this? It's
That's
just a
some
big,
bullshit thing.
Big category or what?
I might have research portfolio. Come on. Who was that?
why
Wasn't
is
that
that
part of the SPF?
has yeah, right? Like
They
why
don't
does it
have a
have
2 million,
well, it could
2
just be a
billion.
very, very large category, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It could just be because these are categories. We're looking at the
Oh, okay.
categories
Yeah.
right now. So
Coinbase
like we looked at the
venture.
meme
Yeah. So it's
categories.
the categories. That's huge.
So let's talk about this category because
I
it's
have no idea what
75%.
that means.
Oh, Bitcoin falls into this category.
I don't know. Yeah. This is like, scroll down to the bottom. How many pages of this category are there?
There's got to be a lot. There's got to be a lot. Well, there's probably yeah, there's a lot of projects that are. Can you believe that there are over 8,000 crypto projects? I mean, just can you believe
More than
that?
that. It's like 13,000.
I know it just blows my mind that there's
Yeah.
that. Yeah, there's way too many. This category is too big.
Yeah. Yeah. I've
75%
never
is
even seen those categories. I'm all set with those.
okay. Let's go back to the smaller categories. So from the smallest, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Let's just start over. All right, here we go. So, anyways,
Cat themed.
it's interesting to look at categories and then what percentage is involved in those categories, in my opinion. I think that's really interesting because you can actually see what people are interested in.
Yeah.
You know, the Solana ecosystem actually has its own category that's over 8%
That's
dominance of the entire market. If
that's
that doesn't
big.
tell you how powerful
Click on
Solana
the
is,
Solana ecosystem.
yeah, if that doesn't tell you how powerful, I mean, you got an Ethereum ecosystem, Solana ecosystem. Oh, they're actually including altcoins. I'm sorry, stable coins in that category though. So
Yeah.
there's all your money if you think about it. But oh, even Chainlink, Dog with Hat. I wonder why these are all in the Solana category. Maybe it's just there's direct connections to it.
Yeah, I don't know. See,
That's
yeah, I don't know
interesting.
how the categories are
Well,
determined.
there's got to
What
be
what
some kind of explanation
criteria
to the
they have to
categories.
meet to be in this category?
I don't
Hmm.
know. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I just think it's interesting to look at that stuff, you know, see what the different categories are and why. So, all right.
Yeah.
So here's another question for you, and I want to take a look at the Ethereum chart because
All right.
my question is how much do you think Ethereum is going to hit? How much do you think that Ethereum is going to hit before the halving? Because
Oh
we've had
boy.
a rejection of the Ethereum spot ETF. People are still
Well,
trying to make that happen,
right.
organizations and whatnot. We're at 3,500. It's all time high. We still haven't even hit its all time high yet. Um,
We haven't.
the all time high, almost 5,000. We're still 27% down from that. So, you know, that just kind of begs the question, you know, is it a good time to get involved in Ethereum right now?
Yeah. Hold
Because I
on.
would say it is.
I'm getting a chart up. Yeah, the last like week I've been having some issues with my internet access. It's like it's sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's not. But let me see here. Might be I do need to get a new laptop too. So here is the Ethereum chart. So I haven't really looked at Ethereum in a little while. So, this was its past local high. It did hit 4,000 or just right around there, a couple weeks ago. And then we had this downtrend. Yeah, now it's riding its 30-day, 20-day moving average. So this is really, I think maybe short term for Ethereum. Who knows? It could go down, but I mean, trend is your friend. Uh, I think this has a possibility to break out if it would definitely test its, short term high of, 4,000, 4,100. And then from there, I mean, is it possible it's going to push up and hit its all-time high? Um, if it blows through this with like a strong couple wicks, lots of volume behind it, it's going to push to its all-time high. But only
Yeah.
time can tell. I mean, here's the weekly chart, right? So here's the all-time high. So we're here in this area. It's probably, testing right now 3,500. It's seeing if this is going to hold up as support, this range right in here. You can see back here. Um, We made the high right around a close of 3,400, spiked up to, roughly 3,600. And then you go back over here, back in, you know, um, before its peak in the bull market, there was some resistance here around the 3,500 range, where, it broke through it, broke above the 3,000, 3,200, made a couple closes above it. But remember, this is the weekly wicks. And then we had a little downturn. So
Right.
it dropped below it now, but it broke up above it. So this is an area probably of support slash resistance. We did break above it. So now I think we're testing that 3,500 range as a support. And as
Yeah.
long as it holds as support, I mean, we could see a new all-time high for Ethereum, probably, and it could be fast. It could, I don't know if it'll happen before the halving, but it could. If this market really gets a jolt up, it could, but I think at least it's going to go back up to like 4,000, you know, range by the halving. I mean, it could bump above 4,800 and its all-time high too, but who knows? Just guessing. I'm not really looking at Ethereum to build my position anymore at the time. So, but just looking at it right now, if I was looking to buy some more Ethereum, my opinion and would be just around this price it's at now is probably a good value buy because we all know it's going to be 5-digit Ethereum price at the peak of the bull market. So you can see it's definitely, on the daily chart, 20-day moving averages, playing adding some support there.
Yeah. That
So
looks like, yeah. No,
so
that's
it
interesting. So
breaks
yeah, I mean, it
out,
seems like it's a good time to get
who
into
knows?
it.
I mean, if it broke out, who knows, if it, you know,
I think that buildup there was like all the hype about, you know, what it
I
was.
mean, it's possible. I think we're going to break above this before the halving. Who knows? We could be pushing the all-time highs.
We could push in the first large mountain of Elliott wave.
So I don't know. Who knows? I'm going to get rid of my squiggly line here.
So we got a request to check out a coin.
Sure.
Um, we have, it's really interesting. I'm going to pull it up, but this is from Y Crypto. I told him that we'd check it out for him. Thought this is really interesting. I don't know if you've heard of this one before. It's actually a very, very high, it's a very low market cap. So
Gari network.
Gari
No, no.
Network, it's only trading at 3 cents right now, but it's over 1,000
Wow.
as far as the market cap goes, which
But
you guys know
volume,
Bitcoin Brian and I, we both love, low
I
market
like these
cap stuff out
little
here.
tiny ones. Those are
Yeah,
the ones can skyrocket.
right. So it'd be interesting to find out what this is all about. Let's take a look for a second. Oh, that's back in there. Very interesting. So the world's largest web audio and video live streaming platform. Over 2 million downloads. Oh, that's really interesting. So it's a live streaming platform. This might be good for us, Bry.
Maybe.
You
Let's
know?
see. Kraken, crypto.com.
So crypto.com, I like that. I like it that it's on that exchange.
Yeah, I'll use Kraken.
It's got more. I'm curious what the more is. You would assume that it would have shown. Okay. So I don't use a whole lot of these exchanges except, I mean, we used to use KuCoin. Kraken's really good. Crypto.com. So to me, if you have at least a couple of exchanges that are pretty awesome that people use that really do, you know, um, comply with the KYC, I think is all very, very good.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. You can join the Discords.
What's its all-time high?
Yeah, let's go back to that for a second. So the trading volume has actually been up quite a bit today. So that's really interesting. So you got good trading volume. It's all-time high. So
A
it's down
dollar
from its all-time
five.
high quite significantly. So we're talking about something that could actually
Wow.
do a serious multiple X.
All-time low was September
But it's above
21st,
its all-time low,
2023.
of course.
When was this launched, I wonder?
300%. I don't know. This is really interesting.
All
Can
right.
you pull this one up on the charts
I
through
sure can. I will.
oh, hold on a second. Brian, I can't hear you. You're
Uh,
quiet. Oh, there
can you
you
hear
are.
me
I
now?
hear you now. Yep.
That was weird.
Can you pull this one up on the charts?
I sure can.
So this is off of the Solana platform. Is that what this is about?
Possibly, but I have it. This is the chart pulled up on this is a Kraken chart from Kraken
Nice.
Exchange.
Thanks for sharing this with us, Why Crypto?
I just want to see. I'm
Or
gonna go to the
Why
weekly.
Crypto? Very, very interesting. It's been
Oh yeah.
it's been a while since I've seen any, or
Well,
since it's
so
been
yeah, well, Kraken started charting it anyway, back in April 2022, and then it just crashed with everything else.
yeah.
That's the weekly. I mean, so let me zoom in now, back to the day. So, wow, look at this. What was this? I
Oh,
wonder if this was a big purchase.
he was saying the dump was for FTX crash.
Oh, was
So
it?
yeah, so that
I mean,
makes
look,
sense.
I'm just
But he
looking at
says
this
it's the
first week,
largest. So check this out. He says it's the largest Web3 streaming platform for over 200 million downloads plus. So that's significant as far as downloads go. I mean, that is definitely there's something to be said for how much of a use case this thing actually has.
right? A lot of chop. I mean, this is pretty volatile right now.
It's a serious roadrunner, as you would say. That roadrunner is
Wow,
like
look at
going.
these big wicks though.
This looks like it.
They're
No,
trying to break through, but
no wonder
it's
there's
not
20%
happening.
trading right now on the 24 hour. These people are just scooping this stuff up back and forth, back and forth. This could be a good swing trader right here.
Wow. I mean, yeah, even if someone bought it like right here and swing trade back up to this local high, that's a 40% plus trade.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Just over and over and over again.
I want to look at uh Gari. I want to see something.
Thanks for sharing this one, Why Crypto. Appreciate it. If any of you guys watch and have any cryptos you want us to look up, let us know. But this one's a very, I mean, I will say Why
Yeah,
Crypto,
you gotta be,
I will say
there's
this is
not
definitely
a lot of trading volume now.
well, yeah, but this it's a high risk, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, the reality is it's still a very low market cap, so it's a high risk. The trading volume can definitely look a little deceiving when you have such a small amount
All right, I want to go back here
of a
again.
market cap, because measured to the market cap, the larger the market cap measured to the market cap for 24 hour trading volume, you're going to see.
Yeah, so I'd want to see, they have 125,000 plus daily on-chain users. I'd love to see if this number's growing. It's on the App Store, Google Play. Excuse me. Business staking. What's business staking? What's this about? So you can stake their token? I'm just going to click that real quick. I don't know. It's something, that
Well, streaming is
I
huge.
find it very interesting. That's what I wanted to look at. So its all-time high was $1.05.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. So CoinGecko says 98 cents, right?
Yeah, I
So
mean, every exchange is going to be different.
I know
Yeah,
two
it's never
five. Well, and I'm going to divide it by,
very arbitrary from exchange to exchange.
yeah. So I mean, if it goes from its price it goes back to its all-time high on CoinGecko of 98 cents, that's a 25x.
Yeah. I like
So,
that.
so let me clear that, right? So what would be its market cap with the 25x? So its market cap would be 416 million with the 25x. Hmm.
So 2,500%.
Yeah.
So 2,500%. That reminds me of something. We hit the
Oh,
2,500
I might
2,500.
I might be looking more closely on that. I'm actually writing this one down. Gari, check it out a little deeper.
We'll look into that.
Yeah.
I'd like to make the 2,500%, you know, and folks, 2,500%, that reminds me of something. We have 2,500 subscribers that we actually just crossed the threshold of as of today. So if you guys are not subscribing, please help us. Let's get those subscriptions up past 2,500. We're going to the big 100,000 stretch. Well, we'll start with 10,000 and then we'll take off from there. We want to
Yes.
continue to bring more crypto news to you guys. We want to look up coins. You guys put it in the comments below. We want to talk about whatever it is you guys want to talk about, crypto related. Why crypto? What did you say? Wow, I'm glad that you guys love that one. Yeah, well, yes. We love that you shared it with us, and we're going to take a good look at it. I'm not sure if we love it yet. Do we love it yet, Brian? I think we love the idea of a 2,500% gain.
Yeah. I don't know if
You
I
know,
love it yet. Here,
yeah, we got to
I'm
do
actually
some more
still
research on that. So,
I'm still
but
looking at it. I'm still
I'm
looking
glad that
at
you shared it with us,
information.
though. I am glad that you shared it with us, though. And I think
It
that streaming is a huge thing right now. So there's
it
definitely
is.
quite a use
I mean,
case.
but I'm looking at it has 997 million tokens. So half of it is a little less than half is circulating. But I'm looking at the staking that you can get a 10% annual yield if you're staking Gari. Maybe
That's
you
actually
buy
pretty
it
good.
now and you stake it for a year. By then we'll be into early 2025 and things will be peaking. Who knows?
Yeah.
You can get 10% back on your money just for sitting on it for a year. And then you
Yeah.
sell it after a year, long-term capital gains, win-win all the way around.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Very
Yeah. So
interesting.
right now they have 13, almost 14 million tokens staked out of their total supply of 986 million.
Yeah.
Huh. So I don't know. That's something to look at. Again, there's so many. I mean, out of the 13,537 coins that CoinGecko is tracking, there's only, I mean, there's got to be, several hundred really good projects out there. So it's difficult to have them all, even though I'd love to have them all.
Yeah,
But
right. Seriously.
trying to keep track of them and when to get in and out of them and everything else, it's time
There was
consuming.
there
I
was a
keep mine
time
down to like 25. I've been as
there was
high as 33, but it kind of
no
gets
there
crazy.
there was a time when you and I talked about how could we possibly invest like $100 into every single cryptocurrency
All
in
right.
the entire world. Like if we invested $100 into every single one. I was just like, geez, that would be just exhausting.
Oh my
It's just
God.
it'd be so exhausting. Or even just own one of every single crypto in the entire market cap. That'd be so exhausting to figure out, you know?
But
It'd be
just own
expensive
one
too.
of the top 100,
Oh man, word, it would be so expensive. I can't afford that.
right?
Just one of all of them. I mean, maybe I can afford that. I'd have to look at it again, but I don't think I can.
Well,
No, I
Bitcoin
definitely can't. I
70,000,
definitely can't because
Ethereum's
there's some Bitcoin. Yeah, no, I can't afford that. I actually wonder how much money having one of the top 100 actually is. It's probably a ridiculous amount of money, but
yeah, probably.
that'd be kind of
Oh,
fun though. I was talking to one of my buddies last night, and he doesn't really look at crypto as often as you and I do, obviously, but
right.
we were talking about him and I've been talking about crypto for like 6+ years, and he has one Bitcoin, and he is just like yeah, I'm just so stoked for him. I'm so proud of him because
That's
he's just been
awesome.
holding on to this thing, and it's just so exciting to have one full Bitcoin. It's just one full Bitcoin, and
Bitcoin.
yeah,
I
it's
know.
exciting. That's kind of cool. I think it's a cool thing. So he's just like holding on to that. I'm like, that's great, dude. That's so awesome. I mean, dude, it's literally you could buy a house with one Bitcoin if you find the right. It'd be a piece of trash, but
Right?
you'd still
Or
find
just hold
something.
on to it for a few more
Yeah.
years and you might be able to buy a mansion.
Yeah, geez, and bro, you could buy a nice car for one Bitcoin.
Right?
A
One
lot of
Bitcoin
nice
could be
things.
worth 1.5 million.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, it's only inevitable that we're going to continue to raise the market cap on
Oh,
that.
I know.
But anyways, dude, we've been on here for such a long time. I got some things I got to do this morning.
Likewise here.
Yeah.
So
But
I
I
think
want to
this is
just
a good time
remind,
to finish it up.
yeah, it's a good time to finish it up. We want to be able to hit some more details for you guys on some of the coins that we've actually been monitoring, but we're going to do that throughout the week. Check out Brian's most recent video that we launched last night on CLV and the price that he thinks it's going to go to. We won't tell you that price because that's going to be in the video that you got to watch. But I'll put it this way. We
All in the
think,
next 3 weeks.
yeah, all in the next 3 weeks, we
It's,
believe that it's going to hit some numbers that you guys are going to want to know about. So we're excited about before the halving and whatnot. And you want to hear you guys' opinions. So please leave some comments, like the videos because it helps our ability to grow this channel. And that would just mean the world to us. And we really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And we will chat with you guys pretty soon. So you got anything else to add, Brian?
have a great day and have a great weekend.
Oh, and happy Easter,
And
by the
happy
way.
Easter.
My goodness, happy Easter. You guys, eat a bunch of food and celebrate. Actually, I got to say this really quick. This is important to me, and I don't, just important to me. Easter's a huge thing because I'm a Christian. So, the fact that we're celebrating that Jesus died on the cross and rose from the dead on the third day is a big deal to me. So, I absolutely love that. This is a big time for me and my family to be able to celebrate that and what we believe. And I love to be able to have the freedom to celebrate that. So that's huge for us. So happy Easter
Definitely.
for those of you who finds that to be just as important, and spend time with your families, worship God, or if you guys don't do that, then you guys do whatever you got to do on Easter. So, but happy Easter to you, Brian.
Happy Easter, Cody, to you and your family.
Yeah, love you, dude. We'll chat soon, okay?
Take care.